Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 2022 A Link to the Past Randomizer Tournament. Tonight we have fcoughlin versus prdwong from Group AB. Hi, I'm Cody, and I am joined by my lovely co-coms, Drossi.
Hey, I thought you... Shouldn't you have said, hi, I'm Cody?
I guess I could have done that. Too late.
Anyway, this is gonna be quite the match because in this group, Ravis has already clinched a spot in brackets and Coin Chaser has already been eliminated, so exactly one of these runners will be going to brackets.
Alright then. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but is prdwong the person that played through last year's bracket and had to climb through loser's bracket and just decimated it?
Are you thinking of Kyong in SpeedGaming Live?
I am. My mistake.
Okay.
I totally was off on something else. I was trying to read up on this before we got started and completely up.
Yeah. Interesting open for our runners. prdwong is doing kind of a more standard uncle route. fcoughlin is directly going to Houlihan room to farm up 225 rupees.
I think it's the first person I've seen do a Houlihan so far in the races I've caught.
Yeah, I guess he just wants to go to CAC and make sure he has bombs. He came out of Link's house. He didn't go back into Link's house to see what was there. I don't think there was anything. I think the flute's the only item we've seen that both runners now have out of Sank.
Okay, so for tonight's mode, we're doing tournament keys, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the little key sanity above where it says Group AB.
Okay, and versus regular key sanity, our main difference is that the GT big key is guaranteed in Ganon's tower, and the castle tower key is guaranteed in castle, right?
Yeah. Makes things a bit more interesting. The runners have to figure out whether it's an Aga seed, because in regular key sanity, if you're thrown both CT smalls early, it's probably an Aga seed.
Did you catch what was on the library there?
It looked like junk. Ooh, but Thieves Hideout has Mire Big. That's probably going to be useful. Actually, ooh, and Hookshot in the back of Tavern. This seed is starting to scream Mire.
I was just thinking that. I guess the next question is, are we going to be thrust into the dark world early?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very rare for a seed to send you Mire super early, but I've seen it. And there's the Moon Pearl. Like, mitts in a medallion, and suddenly we're talking Mire.
It's definitely getting interesting.
Yeah, and I also saw a bottle, but both runners were picking up so much at once, I can't remember whose side the red goo was on.
Yeah, there's a lot getting picked up right now at our beginning checks, for sure.
Okay, so there's the bottle in Blind's Hideout. So it's Blind's Hideout with all the goodies today. We'll get a nice early flute activation from both runners right around now.
It's very nice having that flute this early, too.
So yeah, what do you think, Mitts in Sphere 1?
Hard to say, but at this point, it's really boy.
I mean, I don't know. It's just an interesting combination of items that have been thrown our way because to get past the first room in Mire, you need either hookshot or boots, and so that with the flute and the big key is like, and the moon pearl is why I'm really wondering about Mire.
This will be hammer, and they're forcing us to go around Dark World with the hook shot. Oh no, that's the other way around. So infrequently, I have to use the hook shot to get across North Dark World. I forget which direction it is sometimes.
Wow, Fred takes a bush crab all the way to its 7th item drop, which is something different, but apparently the 7th drop today is just a single rupee, so no need to farm that.
Let's see if Hookshot Cave delivers something good. Hookshot Cave. Mini Moldorm Cave.
Second bottle already.
Tower of Hera.
Yeah, TR small and Hera big.
Got prdwong checking the mountain early.
Oh yeah, Fred hasn't been to the Lost Woods yet. He doesn't actually have that Mire big key. Interesting.
If the old man has anything good for us today. A map. More Mire.
This is getting silly because maps need to be in logic on or before the boss. So, like, Samaria shows up and Mitch shows up, and I guess we still need a weapon to beat Vitreous. Oh, hello, Flippers. And there's another big key it looked like inside Spec Rock.
Just a map on top of it. Guess we'll see what this key is here in a second.
And Fred's doing his Flippers checks, having gotten those conveniently in Ice Rod Cave. You just go right over and do your Flippers checks. And that Houlihan's gonna pay off. He has Zora money.
EP big key.
That's a nice find. That's one of those keys that you can spend forever looking for. So just a shield off of Hobo. Fred really thinking things out carefully realizes it's faster to flute back to 8 than to swim to this whirlpool.
Nothing on Waterfall Ferry today.
But pretty long about to find those goodies from Mini Moldworm Cave. And, oh, he did pick up the Cane of Samaria somewhere. I missed it, but... Okay, Seed, how loudly can you scream Misery Mire? Did you catch where...
I was just trying to think where
was
it might have
Samaria
been.
misclicked because now it's off the tracker.
Ah, oh well. It'll probably show up here in a minute at this rate.
Oh, our tracker's saying it was a misclick.
Gotcha. We got a small key over on Desert Ledge.
Yeah, we need either a mirror or a book to be able to get it. Second GT small. I mean, You need those to put it in logic. There's no particular reason for them to be early.
Oh, a mirror.
How about that? Hera play anyone? We still don't have a weapon for Moldorm, but the game did give us the big key early. So prdwong about to get his flippers.
Yeah, really just having a lot of following each other's footsteps right now.
Yeah, but Fred, like prdwong, is going up the mountain without the flippers, so he's going to have to make another run at it. But without either hammer or sword, I'm thinking that we're being pointed to Hera Big Chest. Also an interesting question of when Fred gets to Agahnim.
If. Like, that could be a long time, too. It's definitely not one of my favorite checks.
It's a bit better with the flute. At least you can flute to 6.
True.
Oh, Fred's doing East Death Mountain. I don't think we saw this from prdwong.
No, I don't think we did. What do we have here? Spiral Cave and Paradox Cave?
Yep. So that's 8 items. That's a pretty good density.
Yeah, for sure. And our questions answered to prdwong is going there to now, too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to do that or follow the mirror. Yeah, top psyched about the early Mire, expecting, both gloves and the medallion here. Oh, there's the pod big. Another one you don't want to have to go hunting for. The game's been very nice. That's 4 big keys already. Well, except Fred hasn't been to the Lost Woods yet, still.
Ball pod key. There's our bow. And a sword, alright.
Okay, Hera and Eastern are full clearable now. Eastern not in logic to full clear without the lamp or the fire rod, but logic schmogic, right? Fred will probably go to Eastern because he doesn't have that mirror. prdwong, I'm guessing, will probably go to Hera. Ooh, prdwong skipping Spiral Cave? Or did he fail the bomb jump and so he's going around? Oh, he can't bomb jump. He's down to 1 heart. That's the problem. Drossy slow today.
And Spiral Cave just has us a red 20.
Yeah, Fred doing the Eastern play, and I imagine we'll see Sahasrara's Closet while we're at it. Maybe even get green pendant information. But it's kind of cool when you're doing Key Sanity and the game gives you 2 clearable dungeons in less than 15 minutes.
That's kind of surprising. Not complaining, though. Skull Woods.
Well, you're not going to say no to... Well, Maybe Fred is gonna say no to some bombs in a hard container. Oh, and prdwong also decides to do Eastern before Hera.
I guess it works out quicker than having to mess with the mirror.
Oh, and we have the map. Eastern is a pendant, as you can see by the little P next to Fred's magic bar.
It sure is.
Hey, where's the fun in this game? We're finding all the big keys. We just found the ice rod. What are we going to be hunting for?
Boots.
Probably. But the game did give us the big key and a bow pretty early on.
Yeah, maybe something good is hiding on Armos.
Yeah, we don't have Dark World access yet, and the only other thing the bow could be good for is Pod, and, you know, without more big keys, really only the bow-locked side, not even Helmet King.
It does have me curious, just logically, where the lamp might be.
Yeah, as we now pull a Cane of Burna out of Eastern. So, Eastern Palace is definitely feeling kind of blue today. And another blue thing, the Master Sword.
Well, alright.
To answer a question in chat, I would say you absolutely full clear Eastern, because you do have that big key and the bow and arrows, and you don't have that many options. I mean, Fred doesn't have the mirror for Hera yet. prdwong has Hera, but Hera doesn't have that many items.
Yeah, for sure. You may as well, like, they're already here. There's not much available. That Master Sword now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that puts Aga in logic now to get a
Still
Dark
no
World.
lamp.
No lamp, that's right.
Third GT small. What is this? I mean, it's still 7 crystals to open GT. We're not going to be in GT for a long time. Why is the game giving us all the smalls? So, to give a little background of these runners, both of them have a bit of experience with brackets in this tournament, but neither of them has made it super far, so I'm sure they're both really hoping to make brackets again and get another chance at things. Fred was in spring 2018 brackets as well as 2021. prdwong was in fall 2018 brackets. That also tells you they've both been around this community a long time. I even looked up, they were both in the legendary 512 Swiss. Fred compiled a 6-1 record, prdwong compiled a 4-3.
Oh, wow.
So, Armos Knights was not the answer. Ice Rod is likely required since we already know 2 pendants, so it's very unlikely that TR is the 3rd pendant. But other than that, we didn't really get anything out of Eastern.
Brings the question, do you go to Hera now, or...?
Well, now Fred's gonna get his mirror. He still doesn't have his Mire big, by the way. think prdwong goes to Hera now. He hasn't done the flippers checks, but he also doesn't have Zora money, so he's probably waiting for that.
Probably getting that Hera play now.
Yeah. I mean, always be clearing dungeons, right?
When you can.
Yeah. Now, it's surprising that, you know, neither of the runners checked their map. I don't know if that probably wouldn't have changed Fred's mind because he didn't have a mirror at the time. I wonder if it would have changed prdwong's mind.
It's hard to say, especially when it just hands you a bow and the key to complete the dungeon.
So we are almost in lockstep here. prdwong ahead by a few seconds. Oh, well, there's your Aga access.
We knew it would be showing up, though. Like...
Very smooth Harapot from prdwong. Fred taking a bit longer to line his up. Second pod small. Okay, let's see what Moldorm's got then, because we didn't need the big key to get the lamp. So you have to wonder why the big key showed up. Huh. I am puzzled. At least this is our first crystal here.
Yeah, but...
What the
I guess
hell?
I guess we gotta go to Aga now and see what we find. Pyramid Ledge?
Yeah, I mean, I think... Well, or the front of pod. Or actually, with flippers and hookshot, we can get to West Dark World.
Oh, they haven't done Escape.
That is true. Always easy to forget about in...
Open mode?
Yeah. Yeah, in any sort of open mode.
More GT little keys.
Well, we got all four of them.
To answer chat, we have not had a lumberjack check, I don't believe.
We also don't have boots, so even if we do Aga, lumberjack won't immediately be in logic. Now, we don't have a sewers key. So after the map chest, this check that prdwong's about to do is not in logic. Because you could have stolen a key and used it to unlock the back of escape. Dark Cross is in logic, though. And also, without the sewers key or a glove, we can't get to the back of escape. But I think if prdwong doesn't get anything in Dark Cross, he might just do Aga since he's here, even though he hasn't done the flippers checks yet. And welcome to our 95 Raiders from SpeedGaming Portuguese.
I guess he's putting off the flippers checks until he's got Zora money, just to have it all wrapped up in a nice package.
Yeah, and you have so few things left, it's not a huge risk to do Aga. And yeah, he's mirroring. This is the Aga play. So we'll get a prediction going in chat, and now predictions can take more than 2 options, so we're giving you 4 options for the blue ball count. What do you think, Cody?
3.
You're going for the average.
Oh yeah, that's safe.
I'm feeling 2. I mean, this seed's been kind of interesting.
Right, Drosy.
What?
So it's not Price is Right, Drosy.
No, but notice that I made 2 and 3 separate options because they're the most common outcomes.
$14,000 for the 4 and 15 option.
40,000 on 2. Chat's being pessimistic, like no one's betting on 0 or 1. So, Cody, you're optimistic that something will be on Pyramid Ledge?
I've got a feeling. You know, let me qualify that. There will be something on Pyramid Ledge.
Whether it's something useful is anyone's guess. Well, here's Aga.
All right, here we go.
There's number 1 already.
I'm not feeling so good about 3 now.
Chat was right to be pessimistic. I'm also noticing that Fred's on 1.5 hearts right now. So, he needs to make sure to position himself well for the Aga fight. Of course, you get a free refill afterwards. And 3 it is, you were right.
Hitting the average wins again.
Do you go for the swag? No, prdwong doesn't go for the swag. And prdwong is also saying no to pod and going straight for the left side. Rather, West Dark World.
Believe we've got the something for Thieves Town, don't we?
Do we?
No, we don't actually.
We have the mirror for Graveyard Ledge, but without either boots or mitts, it is a long walk to get to Graveyard Ledge through the Ghostly Garden. You know, the reason the runners didn't get the bug net is because it's the thing we take out of the tracker to make way for the extra stuff we need in the key sanity tracker. So they're like, it's not going to be tracked anyway, why bother?
Is that it, huh?
I'm sure.
I believe you.
I guess as Fred goes around this way, he'll hit Skull Woods and then he can mirror and finally get his Mire big.
Hopefully.
There's the bumper ledge check coming up from prdwong.
Oh, our glove.
That is a glove-locked glove. That is our logical mitts. Small key on Lumberjack, probably coming back for that once we have boots, unless we, have all the small keys we need.
That could definitely be pretty enticing since they're going to have to be there for Bumper Ledge anyway.
So now I'm curious because Mire's pretty clearly not the play since we need 2 gloves to be able to use Mire Portal, and that glove is cape locked and glove locked.
What do we need for ice?
Either Fire Rod or Bombos. As well as the mitts, of course. Skullwood's small and the Skullwood's big key chest. So now with that small key, we'll probably be doing this whole loop around. Don't have to worry about getting stuck because we have the mirror. I guess you can wall master in any case, even without.
How often have you had the logic get you stuck here? Because it's pretty nasty when you're not expecting it.
Why do I feel like that's our third pod small? The tracker says 2. Oh, Skull Big Key. Guess we'll open that chest while we're here.
It's a Mario.
Okay, back to the Mire temptation. But we'd, of course, still need a medallion and a glove and a cape.
And a
Oh.
fire rod? Okay.
Well, Moth isn't in logic without all 3 Skullwood Smalls, but we could get the green pendant if we really wanted.
Question: do you bother on a Thieves while you're here with no keys or anything for it?
I think you do Front of Thieves. It's quick enough.
Well, we got a lot of hearts at least. No progression though. Oh,
There's an ice.
balance.
Yeah, you were saying about ice. We now have the fire rod for it, but we still don't.
To find our other glove.
Yeah, and the cape. So prdwong is not following that fire rod, and it looks like Fred isn't planning to either. Hey, prdwong should finally maybe be able to dig up enough money to have Zora money here. That's a lot of digs.
I was just about to say. TR, okay.
Yeah, I guess that's our second TR small. Fred likes to spell out things when he digs.
I can respect that.
prdwong saying no to a heart container even though he's down to 2 hearts.
Getting closer to money.
So we don't have a swamp small, but we can check the first chest in there. I feel like given this routing, you do.
Yeah, and we've got Hype Cave, of course.
But looks like we're going to check the bomb shop and learn our 5-6. Vanilla 5-6, how about that? Cody, you know who we blame when things aren't randomized, right?
Who?
Fred.
So we just got our book and cape.
As well as another Skullwood small, so now it's starting to make me wonder if maybe something's on green pendant.
So we're still missing one pendant dungeon and some keys to put a pedestal in the logic, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see if this opens anything. Nope. So, what do we even have? We have the front of pod. I guess the book did now give us Bombos, and we have Ether as well. And can go into Desert.
prdwong still has those flipper checks as well.
Yeah. So Fred's done those, so... Has Fred simply done more checks at this point?
I think just a couple right now, like just those flipper checks.
Right, I'm trying to think if there's anything prdwong has done that Fred hasn't done.
Fred didn't mirror and get that Mire key, right?
He did. He has the Mire Big.
Oh, okay. Totally missed it.
Yeah, when he was in the Skullwoods area, he mirrored and did the Lostwoods checks.
More pod keys.
Yeah. And prdwong elects not to do Ether. He's going for Aga Portal. Yeah, I feel like there was another pod small that's missing from the tracker, but we'll find out when we enter pod, because if we have 4 smalls, that puts the back in logic as well, and suddenly there are a lot of checks we can make there. Also, there's often a pod small in pod. But Fred's following the book into Desert. Third TR small. Now that check is the only one in logic in Desert at the moment. We don't have any keys and we don't have boots.
Not a thing of interest. Boots locked either.
We could steal the small key from the back and open right side. Fred's got the flute out, but we will get this key. Oh, okay, Moth's now in logic. And yeah, I was right, we do have 4 pod smalls. Oh, and Fred's gonna feel a bit
Wow.
silly. Desert big and shooter chest. So patience may pay off for prdwong here. Oh, and Fred's not going to pod. I guess he, having gotten that third Skullwood small, he knows Moth's in logic. So I think he's going to take the long hike over there.
Awful long trip, though.
Yeah, for 3 items, and one of those items requires going all the way back to Sahasrara.
Oh, our boots.
Yeah, pod is the play for big keys and boots and other things beginning with B. Fred, you don't have a glove. Maybe we'll find Bombos in pod while we're on a B kick. Maybe we'll find Dante's brisket.
Now you're just making me hungry.
You didn't watch the reveal stream, did you?
For season 13?
No, for these groups.
Oh no, I missed it.
Oh, yes, there was much discussion of Dante's brisket. prdwong decides to use a key to open Harmless Hellway and is rewarded with silvers. So he'll be hammer yumping. Can't get to Helma King without the hammer. So he'll probably just save that last small for Helma King once we have the hammer. Did Fred check bridge chest, or is he going straight to Moth?
He checked it. I don't think it was anything particularly interesting.
Okay.
Chat saying it was 300 rupees.
So I feel like Moth or Green Pendant is gonna have the glove. Like, how long can we go without a glove? Nice Moth takedown.
And there it is.
Okay. Now we get Titan's Mitts. Check Mire area? Check Ice Palace? I don't know.
I'd still have Mire on my mind, finding all that stuff early.
At least Mire area. I mean, we still don't have any medallions. Oh, and prdwong is doing King's Tomb while he's coming through here on his way to get his glove out of Skullwoods.
And Ped is dead.
You know, chat's talking about whether prdwong skipped Stalfos' basement. I was actually kind of wondering that myself. I just felt like I must have missed it. Do you know?
Now that you've asked me, not a clue.
I can't remember going to Stalfos' basement. Okay, we're getting confirmation from chat that he did skip it.
Chat remembers, so we don't have to.
Hey, and here's our lumberjack pull. We'll find out what that small key is. Okay, that's the last GT small. At 50 minutes in, we finally have Dark World access in a form other than Aga Portal.
Feels good.
Oh, now prdwong's doing the Zora checks? That's unfortunate because he's abandoned his portal. That's going to be a long walk back, though still faster than doing Aga Portal all over again.
Maybe hoping for a medallion or a hammer.
Yeah. Oh, right, he never got the third Skullwood small. He doesn't know Moths and Logic. So then I think his only logical checks will be Desert after this. Fred showing his appreciation to the Smiths, even though they just doubled his money. I mean, I'd pay $10 to get $20 any day.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're finding all of our full heart containers.
Oh, was there something in library? Oh, a small key. Okay, then. And a very important small key at that. Swamp Palace, where the big key looks like a small and the small key looks like a big. And Mire is Bombos. Yeah, so the unfortunate thing is prdwong's already been into Swamp once for the first chest, so now if he went in again, it would be just for the second chest.
I guess that'd be slightly annoying to have to do.
So prdwong is probably going to finish Desert. Oh yay, we can open Hera Basement.
Everyone's favorite.
Oh, chat reminding us that prdwong still doesn't have a glove. I guess he's not finishing Desert.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have the key to go into Skull
Now he
and
does.
finish it. Oh, he does now, yeah.
Okay, both of our runners have now tried to lift a rock without the glove. Oh, and prdwong remembers where he left his portal and is going back for it. Great. Okay, so PR is a crystal. We already knew about the 5-6.
Well, at least we get some blue mail out of Super Bunny Cave.
To answer chat about boot was bow locked in pod, and the gloves on moth.
And TR is ether.
Okay, so we're gonna need 2 medallions. Oh, and we find out from prdwong that Thieves is a crystal. Still don't know where that third pendant is, though we also know we won't need it because Ped's dead. Dark Death Mountain, the land of safeties, with half magic and blue mail so far. I think Fred's got a mirror and pull ether tablet. To answer another question in chat, I'm pretty sure this is the first game between these two. Yeah, Fred has lost to Ravis twice and beaten Coin Chaser twice. And prdwong has lost to Ravis once and split with Coin Chaser. So if these two runners split with each other, and prdwong is able to beat Ravis, prdwong would have the tiebreaker, because he would have beaten the group winner at least once, whereas Fred got swept by Ravis.
Looks like Fred's going over to pod now.
I'm sure he'll be happy to find the boots. He might bomb the chest out of frustration, but he'll be happy to find them.
Oh, I guarantee it.
And of course, the burning question is, will Fred check Stalfos' basement? Oh, but first he's turning in the green pendant, which we haven't seen yet. That wasn't the answer. The hostel has now been bombed twice.
Thieves Town Big Key in the back of Escape.
Now that's interesting. So if we're willing to orphan the big chest, we can beat Thieves Town. And that also means that Fred will have to do back of escape at some point, since we know that Thieves is a crystal. Okay, so Fred is going down to Stalfos' basement now. We'll find out what prdwong missed. Just some money, not gonna bite him.
Would have been wild if that was our hammer.
I know chat was hoping for that. Oh, and here's the Landmo play from prdwong. This will be our second crystal, and we're already past the hour mark. Oh yeah, Fred must have gotten the pod map somewhere because we can now see that it's a crystal. Well, Landmos with silver arrows are kind of a joke.
We'll get a refund on our arrows at least.
Oh, and that was the third pendant. Well, now we know where the crystals are. I mean, that's one way to find out where the crystals are. Just collect all the pendants. Big brain. So we're still only one crystal in, but prdwong is going to do Back of Thieves now, minus the big chest.
If you count blind, this is 2 checks we can get for items, right?
3.
Oh, the attic.
Yeah. I wish prdwong weren't freezing so that we might be able to see what he picks up. Oh, I see what the problem is. He's dropping frames. Unfortunately, that's on his own stream, so there's nothing we can really do about it.
And we'll just have to remember to keep an eye on everything when Fred goes in the Thieves.
I'm actually checking his stream at the same time. Just a piece of heart in the attic chest.
Okay, so it's got one more chest and then blind. Fred getting around to his King's Tomb check. Now he's got those boots. Finding our 20 bucks. Looks like just some arrows in the basement of Thieves.
And we're on the blind fight. Oh, vanilla heart container, okay. But our second crystal, finally! Okay, while these runners are now retracing each other's footsteps and we know neither of them is going to turn up anything, good time to remind you to give them a follow. They are both really good runners, you know. They've worked hard to get here. This is tense. I'm sure they're both aware that only one of them will go to brackets.
So, Drowsy, you're in their situation right now. Where do you go now?
I mean, probably ice. prdwong still hasn't done the green pendant turn in. But, I mean, ice isn't great without the hammer, but it's like the most checks of anything. What else would you do? Second chest swamp?
That would be abysmal.
I mean, I don't think prdwong's done Dark Death Mountain yet, so he's probably going to do that. But this looks like the ice play from Fred. Only he just decided against it. Okay. Oh, realizes he forgot back of escape. There we go. There's the back of escape play we were all waiting for. So now we'll probably do Thieves Town.
And a lot of slight divergence, but then a lot of back and forth, too.
Yeah, I mean, this seed has just been a bit of a mess, given how late the mitts were, and that we still don't have hammer. It's really kind of constrained their routing. Hey, I wonder if prdwong will check Hera Basement while he's over here. It's a bit of a time sink, but it is an option.
I was just thinking about that. I mean, you may as well while you're here, right? Like, you're already going to check Ether.
I mean, I probably would. I have to imagine, just given how horrible the routing that the seed has forced on us has been, the runners are feeling behind, but yeah, here we go. So, I don't know if prdwong really wants some coffee this late at night, though.
So what could this be for our progression right now?
Hammer?
Yeah.
I mean, or the medallion to unlock Mire, which I thought we were going too early.
At this rate, it's going to be one of the last places we go.
That was kind of swaggy, shooting a tile with a silver. Yeah, I think you gotta do the ice play now. Where are you going if you're... Oh, save and quit to pyramid, I see. Because we've beaten Aga and have the mirror, so a Dark World save and quit puts us on the pyramid. He realized he... No? Catfish? Huh. I was thinking maybe he realized he forgot Stalfo's basement and wanted to check it. And here's Fred's second crystal of the game at only an hour 12. That's our final TR small. We still don't have the big, though. And of course we need the hammer to get in.
Alright, now we're getting the ice play. Has to be.
Yeah, now Fred hasn't been into Swamp at all, so having just gotten that small key from the library, I wonder if he'll go into Swamp for 2 checks. Nope, he's back to ice. We have the ice big, so there are 5 checks in logic. And then a 6th check out of logic using Icebreaker.
Whatever it is, it pretty much has to be here at this point, though, right? Like, what else do we have left?
Second chest Swamp.
I dislike that so much, I keep just pretending you're not saying it.
I understand. I wouldn't want to hear me say it either. Well, 3 checks down in ice and nothing so far. Well, there's tempered, but now we're just down to ice big chest and iced tea.
Making me nervous about Swamp.
Fifth pod small.
Wonder if that might remind him that he has a check he orphaned over there.
At least with tempered silvers, the rest of the boss fight should be nice and easy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, those silvers are nice. Okay, Bombos.
Hello, Mire. That, of course, is very excited about the rule of fire. So yeah, we are hammer locked out of every other dungeon besides Mire. Oh, and we still need ether for TR.
Be mushroom.
Fred's gonna have an easier time of second Mire room because he's at full health, so he can use sword beams. Makes a huge difference in there.
Some of the swag stats for that room are crazy to watch, though. Either way.
Just firing sword beams and fire rod shots every which way. So this is also interesting because we haven't found a single Mire small yet, so I'm thinking you probably skip left side because it isn't remotely close to being in logic. But prdwong is doing it anyway. I just feel like the likelihood of something being here is so low. Because you need 3 Mire smalls to put all this in logic, and the likelihood that, you get hammer somewhere else in Mire and the game wants to take you around the world to hammerlock spots to get 3 Mire smalls just to do these checks seems extremely low. Hey, and there's ether in lobby chest.
Oh, there are 2 medallions. Man, cutscene not paying off this time.
Which puts Fred in the lead.
Oh, our hammer. Okay.
Well, we were running out of places for hammer to be. So now we just need TR big for go, right? Of course, that could be anywhere except the back half of TR. And to remind chat, in tournament keys, GT big is guaranteed to be in GT, so we don't consider that as part of Go mode.
A nice concession to key sanity.
Interesting the prdwong just skipped. Oh, he's going back for it. I mean, we don't really need the second ice small, but he doesn't know that that was what it was going to be.
I wasn't sure if I'd saw Fred set up for Spooky or not. I guess that answers that.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he did have it. I was afraid he didn't, but he was just not aiming at quite the right place. But having run out of magic, he can't actually use Spooky in the room before Vitreous.
And those anti-fairies never like to cooperate. Love having the silvers for the Vidi fight.
Yeah, 11 arrows and down he goes. For a first Mire small. Oh, did you remember where the fourth TR small was that prdwong got it and Fred didn't?
No, I can't. I thought I had it, but it's gone.
Ah, chat reminding us it was catfish. Okay, so because yeah, there's a bit of a discussion about what if TR big is vanilla, and Fred doesn't want to open that chest without all four smalls.
Oh man, when would he even wrap in doing catfish?
Now again, remembering where Desert Small was, I don't think we're going to find anything on right side Desert. Red mail. Yippee.
Hey, it's fashionable.
And Fred did go to Compass Chest and Mire, though not to cutscene, so he does also have the Desert Small. Hopefully he realizes how deeply out of logic it is, and that it's therefore very unlikely for something to be there.
Where are you thinking our Turtle Rock big key is going to be?
I'm thinking Swamp. Hopefully not left side.
I think front of TR.
Could be. So someone in chat is commenting that they can't believe only one of these runners is advancing to brackets, to which I say, that's the problem with being in a group with Ravis. Ravis, of course, being the only runner to get a sub-hour so far in any race in this tournament.
You're gonna have to toss me to VOD for that.
It was the first qualifier.
That's wild.
Okay, Fred showing us the only thing we haven't seen in pod besides Helma King, and that was just money. So Fred now building up his lead after prdwong did the cutscene chest in Mire and checked right side desert. prdwong's biggest out is probably if the TR big key is vanilla, though there's always GT basement routing.
prdwong is right on his heels, though. At least at this moment.
Yeah, it depends how many checks he does going through pod here. Like if he gambles and just... Yeah, he's going straight for Helma King, so if he doesn't go back in for those other 2 checks, he can make up a bit of time.
Well, that's nice, but that's not a big key.
Nope. That is the 5th crystal. I guess the other thing that could catch up prdwong is if, like, Fred does left side swamp and there's nothing there. But that's an unlikely play when you're 1 item from go mode.
We've got Pyramid Fairy in Logic, right? Or we're missing Swamp? I couldn't remember what it was.
we have Pyramid Fairy. I imagine the runners will do that right after Swamp if the big key isn't in Swamp.
You just told me they were vanilla just a while ago and couldn't remember.
Oh, so Fred was the one who already went into Swamp. For some reason, I thought prdwong was the one who had done it. Or did they both do it? Well, that opens up Magic Bat. That would have been really ugly if Hammer were on Magic Bat.
Oh, don't even say that.
Well, at least it can't be now.
I'm gonna chat hoping we find a shovel and the mushroom here, too.
Okay, Fred making for Compass Chest. Which, you know, is a reasonable detour when you're not in go mode.
Guess we'll be skipping left side.
At least for the time being. Yeah, as I say, one item from go mode. You don't generally check left side swamp. Unless you're, like, almost completely out of other locations. But Fred having a bit of trouble with Diver down here. Finally gets it. Second Mire small.
And what do you have for us, Argus?
Oh, and Fred's going back in. This will be interesting. Nope. He just faked us out. Now doing more what I expected and going for Pyramid Fairy.
He doesn't have a key left, I don't think, so he couldn't have gone back in.
What do you mean you just get the key on the left side?
Oh yeah, he didn't grab that at all because he avoided it.
Right. Yeah, they didn't touch left side at all, so neither runner got the small key over there.
Such a great little time save for the bomb.
And there we go, 135.24. fcoughlin is in go mode. Yeah, so prdwong has to skip left side if he wants to still be in this, and he is, so... He's only a minute or so behind. GT basement routing or any sort of mishap could really make a difference. Ooh, prdwong forgetting he has the Aga portal and going around the long way. That's not going to help him.
Oh, that's a shame.
And he succeeded on the bomb dupe, but did a couple of extra screen transitions anyway. Meanwhile, we are finally opening TR on Fred's side. And prdwong's about a minute and a half or so behind now.
This very well could come down to the wire.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of things that can still happen. Moldorm falls, Ganon falls.
Both our runners probably very happy to be go moding TR, though.
Honestly, if this lead holds up, the race will have basically come down to prdwong's decision to do Mire cutscene in right side desert out of logic.
Honestly, that's it comes to that.
So we are not opening anything here in TR. I mean, could have the butter sword, could have the fourth bottle, but I don't think we need those.
Nah, I think we're good. I was just thinking, like, what could they be hoping for if they were going to open something? I mean, they've got it all. We've even got Mirror Shield.
Though, thankfully, we won't have to do Laser Bridge either. Oh, stop pointing out, and this is something I don't even think of because it's an obscure thing in Key Sanity. Because prdwong has all 4 TR smalls, he can skip the Pokey on the left side like he just did.
I hadn't even thought about that. Alright, as Fred grabs his 7th crystal and heads to Ganon's tower, get your guesses in chat, numbers 1 through 22, for where the Ganon's tower big key will be.
Okay, this is weird. I tried to start a prediction and it says that GTBK was not compliant with Twitch guidelines. Ganon's Tower BK also wasn't, nor was Ganon's Tower Big Key. I'm not sure what Twitch is censoring.
Yeah, what?
But sorry, I couldn't put together a prediction because Twitch was censoring me.
How unfortunate. Where are you thinking it's at? I'm thinking number 4.
I'll go with number 10. It's Ravis's favorite guess. Oh, there's the Thieves Town Small, so the game wanted you to beat TR before going and finishing off blind. Hey, there's our third Mire Small. Now the red mail's in logic.
Thank goodness for that.
I didn't see what time Fred went in at, so I don't know exactly what the time difference is.
Oh, I missed it. I was racking my brain about why Twitch wouldn't let you make a prediction.
Oh. And I was actually trying to get Twitch to let me make a prediction. So, this is all of a sudden pretty close unless it winds up being Tile Room. Because prdwong skipped Compass Room, which we know isn't the answer. And, of course, he's dropping frames again.
Well, until told otherwise, we'll just have to assume he is following Fred's footsteps.
So, checks 14 through 17 incoming here. And there it is, check 15. A few more bombs. Fred mirrors at 144.22. So this is going to be unfortunate if... prdwong stream suddenly caught up, and... Well, they are super close.
Jump.
I'm catching up on his own stream to see exactly what time he mirrors. prdwong mirrored at 144.42, so they're 20 seconds apart starting the climb.
You could not ask for a closer race.
Yeah, I mean, these two runners are well matched. They are partially playing for their tournament lives. Of course, they get one more match against each other. Down go Landmo 2 for Fred.
Practically free when you have those silvers.
Ooh, and prdwong misses, so he's going to lose some time here on Landmos. Getting a 3 cycle compared to Fred's 1 cycle. I spoke too soon. 4 cycle?
There we go.
You don't wish a 4 cycle Landmo 2 on anyone. Looks like Fred's got just enough magic to do second torches.
I was actually a bit nervous about it.
If he didn't have half magic, I would have been nervous.
I have had half magic betray me.
Got to double bomb the post Moldorm chest, right?
At this point, you may as well.
I mean, runners do like to ditch their bombs before the Ganon fight. It does make menuing easier. Or quick swap, whatever your preference is. Nice double there. Was that a 3-2-1?
I think so.
Oh, 2-1-2-1. I guess we missed a cycle. Oh. So prdwong makes up a bit of time. He does get a 3 cycle.
149.06 we touched down at Ganon.
So what was that, about a 22-second difference entering the Ganon fight?
Yeah, give or take a second.
Yeah, now we're talking like basically anything could have swung this race. But with silvers, it is definitely Fred's race to lose now.
Yeah, I'm really glad we caught this race. This is one of the closest ones I've seen in a while.
One of the closest ones in the tournament so far, I'd say, if this stays within half a minute. A nice double on Ganon before the torches even went out. And get your GGs in chat for fcoughlin if he crosses this 1x3 bridge.
And there we go. fcoughlin has finished with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 29 seconds.
And prdwong might have seen Fred's dot done and been a little bit distracted. He took one extra cycle on phase 4, but get your GGs in for him as well. And that's an official race time of 1:50.55, a 26-second difference. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to get fcoughlin in here. It is good and late here on the East Coast, and he's calling it a night. But let's see if we can get our West Coaster prdwong in here for an interview. And we are joined by our second place finisher, prdwong. GG.
GG's.
That was so close. There was so much back and forth there. How are you feeling?
I think that's probably the story of my tournament. So I looked, I have 3 losses now. They've all been within 90 seconds. And none of them have broken my way, seems like.
Wow.
But,
So
yeah.
even against Ravis, you were that close.
Yeah, I was within 50 seconds against Ravis.
Wow.
But we got another match to go. I mean, another game to go. So I don't know. Maybe I can pull off a win here or there. It's kind of for fun now. I don't think I'm advancing.
Mathematically, if you beat Fred the second time and beat Ravis, you do advance.
Sure, but the way things have been going.
Hey, you can turn 90-second losses into 90-second wins, right?
I mean, I made some mistakes here. I'll have to rewatch the race. It definitely, I thought maybe Fred would have gone and found the boots early, like right after beating Aga.
Oh no, you got the boots much sooner.
Okay.
What put you behind? You were actually ahead entering Mire. What put you behind was doing cuts.
Oh, he skipped it. Yeah.
Because you didn't have any Mire smalls at the time, so it was way out of logic.
Yeah,
so he probably was thinking that.
It's gotta be in logic at some point, isn't it?
The third Mire small was in GT.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, I mean, I can see that, but
yeah, that was never in logic before you had all 7 crystals, and so that plus then doing right side desert with that key that Fred also got. He did do compass chest, but that was equally out of logic. So right. That was where you kind of relinquished your lead.
It was an interesting seed, though. I mean,
that's one way to put it, when it takes almost an hour to get your first glove.
I was really dreading that Hammer was in the kind of the front side of pod, because I used my key to get the silvers and then didn't do the Stalfos chest. So I was the whole time thinking, oh my gosh, it's starting to look like it's there, because I didn't have anything left besides the second chest of Swamp and Ice Palace. So I just kind of had to say, well, if Hammer's there, then I just lose, so let's go to Ice.
Yeah, that was where the two of you really started having convergence, doing Ice and then finding Bombos and going to Mire. But yeah, I'm curious to see what your collection rate will be here. I honestly don't know which of you would have the higher or lower one at the end of the day after everything. But yeah, what else here? Yeah, you put off the flipper checks, which wound up not making much of a difference, but it was a little interesting. You both did Aga right around the same time. Fred put off Lost Woods, you put off flippers, so it was kind of unusual there what each of you, did Aga before checking in the light. At that point,
I had to get 2 items out of that area in order to avoid Aga, and I thought, no, I don't think it's happening. I didn't even have enough money at the time, so I figured I'd go back when I have more money and just sweep it all in one go.
Yeah. Made sense, certainly. Like, because we noticed you didn't have Zora money. Fred actually opened with the Houlihan. That was the only reason he had enough money.
Yeah, I had the feeling in the back of my mind that I remember that he's a fan of that in like key sanity type modes. But I mean, I didn't do it, so you know I couldn't didn't really want to go to Zora and just orphan it forever. I was trying to put it off until I could try to combine it with Catfish, you know, because it's not that far off from an Aga start point, but it was not to be because the gloves were so. Oh, that was another thing that I was afraid of. I was afraid of him finding the fire rod and then just taking it straight back to Skullwoods, because I considered doing that when I found it, because Skullwoods is kind of a pain to get back to if I had to, and which ended up being the case.
Neither of you did that. It was after you went around and did like Hype Cave and the first chest in Swamp. That's when he decided to do Skull Woods and you did Pod.
Oh, I see.
So that's what
how I
gave you
got the boots
earlier.
early. Yeah. I figured I had enough keys at the time. And I've definitely been burned a lot by just waiting for hammer, and then it turns out Pod's got something. I had eventually found enough keys that I just said, okay, I just gotta do Pod, see what's in there.
Yeah. No, I mean, and the boots obviously were a good thing.
Yeah, I thought the likely play was after finding Fire Rod just to continue down to Hype Cave because there's just so many items down there, but you know, if you're playing a little bit on the conservative side, yeah, you take the Fire Rod, just go back up to Skullwoods, get those 2 items, and you never have to come back. So when I found out that the progression was there, I was not quite so happy.
Yeah. Also, it was funny because of such a late glove. Both of you at different points tried to lift something without a glove.
Yeah, I definitely messed up Desert a lot. Even when
Fred...
doing the right side, like I should have just, you know, just mirrored into the front and gone there. Instead, I went all the way to the back and ate up some extra time there.
Yeah, and Fred tried to get what wound up being the mitts when he didn't have a glove. Oh, wow, very similar collection rates at the end of the day. Yeah, Catfish worked out for you because then you were able to avoid stealing the Poke Key in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, as long as I remembered, which I just happened to this time.
I see your file name is IE!
Yep, that's how I feel all the time playing these things.
So, do you guys have your second match scheduled yet?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I'll have to put it together.
Guess you still got a week and a half for that. If you scheduled with Ravis?
Tentatively for Sunday, but I don't know. It's starting to look more and more iffy.
Okay.
But thanks for doing the commentary. Was it you by yourself the whole time?
No, Cody's in here with me. He just hasn't done comms in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, GG. It's just been a minute. Wasn't sure what to ask you.
But yeah, thank you for joining us in here. Once again, GG to both of our runners. Good luck to both of them in what I'm sure will be a very hype second match. Yeah, that'll do it for us for tonight. I guess the next thing on the schedule on SpeedGaming 2 at 1:10 Eastern tomorrow, so exactly 12 hours from now, we will have Schultzer versus Swedish Arctic Fox. Haven't been following that group much, but sounds like a good matchup. And then, of course, keep your eyes on the schedule for other matches throughout the day, both on the SpeedGaming family and on ALTTP Randomizer. We also have not yet shouted out our tracker, D2 Kemps, who had to keep on top of this insane key sanity seed, so thank you. And Cody, I'm glad we could do this.
Absolutely. We've only been trying for half a year.
Right. We've been talking about it since like the waning weeks of the regular season of League.
What a great race it ended up being for us to commentate.
Yeah. No, it was certainly exciting. Glad we got to do this. But I think that's gonna wrap it for us now. Thanks again to everyone. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you around.
Y'all take care.